So now I want to look at the slide, which is of Rhizopus sporangia. Okay, we'll just move that into the center so we can get a look. There's a bunch of little hyphae there. Those aren't actually the ones that we want. We want the sexually reproducing spores. So you want these guys here. Those two big black dots there are going to be what we want. Move this inside. Try to center those guys. I'll zoom in now. This is the dissecting scope right now that we're under. And I'll have to focus it. And those are what we want right there. I'm going to transfer to a compound scope in a second, but that is what we want. So basically we have a plus strain coming in from a minus strain. They get together, we go through the process of karyogamy. Gamy means marriage. Karyo means kernel, which is another name for nucleus, like prokaryote. Right? Pro means no, karyote is nucleus, so prokaryotes are without nuclei. Karyote means nucleus, U is true, so true nuclei. In this case, we have haploid hyphae. A plus strain gets together with a minus strain. Then they share their nuclei in what's called a dikaryotic structure. That black ball there is what we're going to be looking at. That black ball is the dikaryotic structure called a zygosporangium. Okay, I'm now under the compound scope looking at the zygosporangium. This is the 4x, so 40x magnification. Here's our 10x ocular. I'll move that up and over. Now over to the right there, you can see that other ball-like structure that's green that's in focus right now. That is a sporangium, which is an asexual sporangium. But in here, to identify these guys, we want the sexual stage, right? So the sexual stage here is where your plus hyphae and minus, plus hypha and minus hypha come together. Then they create that ball. That ball then is a zygosporangium. The ball itself is dikaryotic. The hyphae coming in are haploid. And inside that ball then we're basically going to have the nuclei get together and create diploid structures. Those diploid structures will go through meiosis. When they go through meiosis, then they will produce haploid spores. The spores are going to be called zygospores, but all we can see is a zygosporangium. We cannot actually see these spores inside that zygosporangium.